Right. Hello, people. This should be it, I think. Are we live yet? Are we live yet? Yeah, are we live yet? Ooh, the thing is echoing. Excellent. Love it. All right. There is a whole lot on this display. Just about there, maybe. Whole lot on this display. Ah, I know what light that is. Sound off. Excellent. All right. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the wait, for those of you who've been there. Just a little bit late because as it happened, I was going to go live and, ready to do everything. And then my phone rang. And some potential customer had a couple of questions about things. And then obviously you don't turn people away, right? So, hello, welcome to this evening's live stream session. Let me just readjust this a little bit for you guys. There we go. You should be able to see everything just fine now. Again, I haven't attached a screen to the wall over there, so that means the chat is over there. So every now and then have to look over there. But I have the chat active and I'm trying to respond to everything. And also, I got Ronja in the room just in case I miss stuff. She's going to throw shit at me and then it's going to hurt. So let's, ow, Jesus Christ. See, we're already starting with the throwing shit. So let's not do this. First off, sound check. Sounds all right. I hope it is. The chat is there. Let's test the chat. Test. There we go. Chat's also there. Excellent. All right, I can see it. Good. So we're building Ehdriens Trilogy. For those of you who don't know, it is Ehdrien just came up with a bunch of new knockout modifications. One of them is just a rework of an already great mod. The other two are kind of new, turning your knockout into different style blasters. So the one is the MayDay Mark 1, which is essentially the same thing as the one that was already out there. It's just reworked a little bit. So for me, in terms of printing, it makes it easier. In terms of assembly, it's less parts, but it's essentially the same thing. So this is going to be the pink one. You have probably seen this look. So this will be a MayDay Mark 1 with one of the knockouts here. The next one is going to be the yellow one, which is the Mega KO. Ooh, that is super bright. And so this is essentially a Mega Dart knockout. So we're going to build a more powerful Mega Jolt. And that's also going to be a lot of fun. And then the green one, which is the one that I'm most excited about, it's the Pepper Box. So that'll do 4 short darts at a time. Classic Pepper Box style thing. It has this one, which goes like this. Yeah, I have not built the 2 new ones yet. I haven't built the new Mark 1 just yet, so we're going to be doing this together and it's going to be fun. I already noticed that I forgot to get an O-ring out that we're going to need for this build. So I'm going to make a lot of noise now while getting into these boxes over here. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was. And I grabbed the right box straight up. Fantastic. And we have an O-ring. Excellent. Yes, so as I haven't built the new ones, I'm not 100% sure about the hardware, but it's essentially, it's made very easy. It's all standard M3 by 12mm screws, plus some standoffs, because he moved away from the heat inserts. I love heat inserts, I don't know. Some people don't, but yeah, excellent. Chat, let me know, which one should we start with? Which one do you want to see first? The Pepper Box, the Mega, or the Mark 1, which is essentially an elite dart shooter slash a Mega XL. Any suggestions? If not, I do have a one to start with. No one saying anything. That's all right. That's all good. As I said, I haven't built these yet, so I eventually have to look at the instructions, or I can just, you know, be like proper, just screw the instructions, just do it as you go, kind of thing. But I'm probably going to look at the instructions at least once, just to make sure that I'm doing everything by the book and how it should be. All right, let's talk about the preparations to the knockout first. So with either one of these builds, you need to prepare your knockout a little bit. So meaning you have to take it apart. So you're left with this. And that means because of the switchy thing, you have to take everything apart, you know, take out the internals, then unscrew the switch that normally releases the knockout front part from the inside, and then they could put it back together so it does work. So make sure that you know where all the internals go and what's going on there. Now, the thing that you want to do and kind of should do, to be fair, for assembly, it's not necessary. For performance, it is. And that is, as you can see here, removing that, let's call it an air restrictor. It is not really, it's more like a ball repositioning device. But yeah, whatever that is, that has to go. So all in all, it doesn't have to be super clean. You can see it here. It's not the cleanest of cuts that I did there, because with this build, like these things are only going to sit on the outside here, right? So there's nothing that actually needs to reach into there. There is other builds like what was it? The DL by Shanye with the you know, the bolt action sort of thing. If you have this, you need to have space in the back there. And you did hear this term before, my friend, like the ball repositioning device. That's all that is. It's not really an AR, really. It's a, you know, make sure that your balls are in the right place to be fired. Wait, it's turned weird really quickly. Anyways, doesn't need to be a clean out cut. This is what I did to all three of those. So that is all the preparation I did beforehand, because, you know, it takes a little bit more time. Now let's go. Since no one said anything, we are going to build the Mega KO first. So we're going to need this, we're going to need that. We're going to need 2 matching halves of this. Excellent. This, I believe, is part of the Mega, and one of those. All right, let's go. Now with the new design, Ehdrien decided to keep these little things as they are on top here. It's kind of like a padding for the plunger tube, if you want. But I asked him why. He said, well, Hasbro puts them there for a reason, so he decided to keep them. Now that we're not working with heat inserts, we're working with these standoffs, and they are M3 20 millimeter standoffs, and they slide right into these holes here. Like, in fact, if the print tolerances are perfect, they're going to fall out. So let's make sure not to lose that one. All right, so we got 2. Let's make this less confusing and put these away for a second. There you go. No, I didn't turn on my lights. There you go, crystal lights. Why? Because. Why is this one not fading? Excellent. I again forgot to turn off the noise on my phone, you know, working with professionals and all that. There we go. All right, let's do the Mega KO first. So we're going to start with the pieces that are on the table, and it's a pretty straightforward build. Now I need 2 more of these standoffs going into the one side of the shell. Let's decide which one we have. Going to take this one, put them here. There's 1 and 2. Now this one, there we go. And now this just sits in here, clicks in, whoop. There we go, lost a standoff, just jumped at me. As I said, depending on your print tolerances, these might just stick in there, not moving at all, but for some reason this one jumped out and doesn't want to go back in. There we go. And now this just clips in place without losing the thing this time. Now this one just on the top here, like right there. And just 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about all there is for those. Now this kind of just sits on top like this. And that's that. Easy enough. Now we need a couple of screws. What are we going to take? Black or silver? I reckon black. And I need a screwdriver. Got it. So it's M3 by 12 millimeter screws, and it's pretty much just all around the same screw size. Just make sure that this is in the right place. Just secure it. Come on. There we go. Dum, 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 dum. Now you're going to watch me put in a bunch of screws all over this blaster, just because it's fun. While I am a fan of heat inserts, I do understand the choice to go with these standoffs. As you've seen, like it's a lot easier, and it saves you the struggle from having to deal with heat inserts. And just going to put these two in so we kind of get a rough look of what it's going to be. There's a couple more later. That doesn't matter. Excellent. So now these are all the parts that are with the Mega KO really. And so now all that's left to do is slide them in place and then secure them. I might just put these two in here as well, because then this will sit on there a little bit nicer. So I'm actually really intrigued what the performance will be like from the Mega KO. I haven't done a Mega Dart mod for the Knockout so far, but it's going to be fun. All right, so now this just slides onto here like that, and it'll just sit there. There's no need to glue this in place. In fact, I wouldn't, because if you do, you can't really take the blaster apart afterwards. In order to make this seal a little bit nicer, you can apply some lubricant to the outside of this or to the inside of this, which is what I am going to do now. I'm well prepared. I put my lubricant where I can reach it. Oh man, all the puns, all the things. All right, just a little bit on the inside. I notice you can't see what I'm doing. It doesn't matter. Just lubricating the inside a little bit so that we have the best possible air seal. It's not a step that's necessary. It's just something I like to do whenever I mod O-rings into 3D printed parts that need to seal something. At least gives me the illusion of having a proper air seal. All right, now this slides into here, and then this just goes in there. And let's see if that actually touches. It's not even, it doesn't even go that far in. It just only goes to about here. Oh, it is kind of visible. Oh yeah, weird. That's a good comment. Like if I look at my phone, which I have right up top there, I actually see with like the picture just cuts off about here. If I look at the stream, this is actually still well in frame. Interesting. Got to be more careful, and I'll probably, yeah. Doom. Over here. Thank God I'm wearing pants. That might have been one of these awkward moments. And no, I haven't done a stream yet where I'm not wearing pants, and I'm not planning to. I'm getting weird looks from the sidelines. Excellent. So this slides onto here, and just like that, it is in place. Now, dropped it, and into oblivion. Maybe. I'm going to step on it later, and then I'm going to yell. Just going to put this in there. And so the barrel is still not secured yet, but we'll do that in a second. So the way this works, we're going to get these fake hinges, and as far as I'm aware, they're all the same, and also need another 20mm standoff. And so you put one through here. Well, that's going to be interesting. I'm going to put the standoff in there first. There you go. That makes more sense. And now you just need to find, there we go. It's easier than I thought. So now this is a fake hinge, obviously. So these blasters are not opening at that hinge, but because that's the design. It's funny like how these files are available on Ehdrien's Etsy. I'm going to link it after the thing is done. And how in every product description it's like, these hinges are fake, these blasters won't open. Oh, speaking of availability, obviously all these three are going to be available through my shop. They will go live tomorrow. So if you watch this at any other time than live, they're already in the shop. They'll go live tomorrow. So yes, now this is it. Now this was nice. Oh no, it's not it. We need the orange tip. So it obviously has an orange tip, and this wants to be glued to the front. Excuse me. Yes, get some glue. Now just double check where this actually is touching. Just about there. And it's always funny to do glue work on camera because people are going to judge you by it. Because glue is something that's surprisingly hard to work with. And everyone goes like, well, that glue is so easy. And it's like, yep, true. But to get nice glue work is very important. No stringing, no excess glue spilling all over the shop. All of the things that you're going to now pay attention to. All right, let's hope that's enough. Put this on here. Might not have been enough. Some pressure. Yeah, that's all right. Okay. There you go. No comments on the glue? Great. Excellent. Let me, can this stand? Nope. I need you to rest like this. I need some help. Can I get some egg help? Nope, not working. Can I get some mushroom help? Yes, mushroom. Excellent. All right, quickly, while we wait for the glue to dry. So these are all the necessary parts for this kit, but I'm going to install 2 optional ones. I say optional. This one actually is not optional to me at all. It is a cover for the original trigger. And Dragon egg. What? Dragon egg. Dragon egg. No, Dragon egg's gone. Dragon egg's over there now. It's a cover for the original trigger because like this is really thin and it's really uncomfortable. So if you've ever used a knockout with this, just clips on like so. I can show it to you on this one because I'm going to put it on either of them, just like that. And it's so much more comfortable now. So I'm going to put this on here as well as the T-pull, which is also just a cool, really cool thing to do. Very easy. Just through here. And then we need a M5 nut. I'm just going to leave this out here. Again, well prepared. I would have been more prepared if that guy wouldn't have rung last minute. I'm not going to blame him. It's just, you know, saying it as it is. Excellent. And over there. Okay, so now fast curing glue. Beautiful, beautiful mushroom tower. And let's go. Put the trigger extension in here. And is this the right orientation? Wait. Professionals, I love you. Yes. And just click, and it's on there now. It's not going to go anywhere. As for the T-pull, as I said, it is just that one through here, and then put the other one on there. And then it's just securing this. And now you will need one of those and one of those. just grab onto this end with your pliers. Don't put your finger there. I've done that and I slipped and it hurt like a flip. So be aware of that. Learn from my mistakes. Don't do them. Now, if you pull this too tight, well, if you pull this really tight, these things won't turn when you pull it. If you kind of want them to rotate, then don't go all the way. I really don't. So we're going to go like this. Excellent. And there we go. Mushroom, you're going to be back later. There we go. This is our the first one of the trilogy. It's the Mega Knockout. And I want to see how it fires. I need a Mega Dart. There was a Mega Dart earlier. Where did it go? I don't have a Mega Dart, it appears. Hang on. That was a Mega Dart. It's like people throwing random darts at me. Like if you know, just at least throw the right dart at me. There we go. Got a Mega Dart. Ow! What? The things you do for YouTube. That actually works really well. Oh, it hurts more the second time. All right, let's get some, because I'm interested, let's get some FPS readings. Guys, I have to move the light for a second to get my chronograph out there, because it's somehow managed to become part of the construction. I don't know why. All right, light back down. I think it was about here, maybe. Okay, let's hope this is where the light was, so you guys have the same experience. All right, let's go. Let's quickly put this over the chronograph. I have to do this off camera real quick. So putting a Mega Dart in here. I'm very, very interested in the result. And that's about 100. Okay. We obviously have to do another one because that's not representative, but 100 FPS Mega Dart, that's pretty nice. Let's do this again. Yep, 98. And one more. That's pretty good. Wait. Oh, I love this chronograph. Let's do another one. Yeah, but I reckon we are around about 95 to 100. Might also be a very wonky dart. You can see here now. Yeah, can you read this? There we go. Excellent. That's pretty steady at this type of performance. Let's go. Let's continue building. So there you go. First one done. The Mega KO. Now, let's do the MayDay one. As for the MayDay, we have different options. Put this over here. You can still see it. Now, as for the MayDay, you have different options. If you get the files, you have different options. If you get it built, it doesn't really matter. Because if I build this for you, I will always choose this one. This is the original design with the heat inserts, meaning we have to do some heat inserts. Yay! I love heat inserts. I need 6 of them. And there's another version where this just screws straight into plastic, which is also fine, you know, if you don't like heat inserts. But I do love them, so let's go. This, you don't really have to take this apart. So now this will just hold the spigot here. That's also where we need the O-ring, which I now have lost on the table somehow. There we go. This just sits in here and then helps sealing this part to this part. That's what you need the O-ring for. I have done a very, I think I have done a Let's Build tutorial thing for the MayDay Mark 1. So it should be up somewhere on my YouTube channel, which is why I'm just, you know, if you're interested in building, that is the old version though. So this is the newer version of the MayDay Mark 1. And it's still the same blaster, which is why it's still called the MayDay Mark 1. There's no major changes to its design or functionality, which is the reason why there is no name change, because otherwise there would be. And another one. Come on. Let's start with this one because it appears to be a pain. All right, just make sure they are at least flush. They can be a little bit further down. Is no trouble since it's just a whole lot of 3D printed part behind it, but they need to be at least flush with the surface, because otherwise you're not going to get a good air seal, because then the spigot is not going to sit flush on the part. And number 4, and I know like you guys really probably can't see this very well, but because you have to put pressure on them in a straight line to not get them in wonky, very much the way I want to do this, and not freehand it somewhere where you can see it. But there you go. Now put the soldering iron back, turn it off. This is what we end up with. Really nice looking heat inserts. Done. And if you don't want to do the heat inserts, as I said, different version where you don't need them. Now for the main parts, we are back to 20mm standoffs. So got 3 of those in this case. 1, 2, and 3. The rubber is still there. Also, they keep dropping out. I have the gap here for that rubbery bit. And then we need one of these. Also get standoffs in here. And then we're almost ready to roll. So I have a feeling I have to put them in afterwards. Or just don't worry, just put it. It will not work this way. Okay. There we go. I'm just going to insert that later. And onto here. In place. There we go. Ugh. Ooh, this is funny. It's like you can't just sit it down, it's just going to... of course, it had to do that. Excellent. I just wanted to grab the other side, which is that one. And yeah, so we're just going to put this together in the same manner. So it's M12 screws all over, really. Nothing else that we actually need to be aware of. So M12 black, and doing this again like this, that. I feel like there should have been some sort of thing that keeps this together while you do this, because now you need like multiple hands. There we go. Now don't worry about this one, it's meant to be up there. It will secure something else. First one in, nothing on the chat, that's good. I mean, you know, you're more than welcome to use the chat if you want to. And all right, I can let go. So there we go. I do feel like this is a lot better to put together. So I like the design changes in terms of printability, usability, buildability. Interesting word, buildability. 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 Okay. Now you're going to come down a little bit. Oh, kind of have to push a little bit down because of that rubber thing that's in there. But once that's aligned, that should be all good. Yep. Excellent. And only 2 more. I really wish there was a in a live stream, there would be an option of like, hey guys, I'm just going to do a couple of screws now, so grab yourself a cup of tea, come back later. But no, don't. Like, this is not going to take that long. Unless you got a really, really quick water cooker, really quick tea maker. Or you can just order one and somebody else brings you a cup of tea. That would be great. Excellent. This looks cool. All right. These should be cooled down. Yes. Now let's install this. So now you got your O-ring up there. Yeah, of course you don't want to sit the way you want to. Come on. Don't be a pain. I said don't. He decides to be a pain. Ugh. Yes. Okay, good. Like that. Just make sure it's not in the way. There we go. And align this here. And it is 6 screws all around. I would suggest you do them diagonally. Number 1, to make sure you center the piece correctly. Number 2, so you can let go and it's not going to jump back out at you. There we go. And now I'll do the others real quick. It's also M12. So it's, compared to the old design, there was a couple of M12, M3 by 12. There's a couple of M3 by 20 and 20 and 30 in the mix. So you had to be paying attention to where you put what, but now it's all M12. So that's all nice and easy. A lot of people ask me why I don't use like miniature power drills or battery powered tools or something. And it's just the fact that while I do know that this is more work and takes just ever so slightly longer, I like the level of control that it gives me, which is why I don't normally use powered tools when I put together blasters. I guess with the heat inserts it wouldn't really matter, but screwing into plastic, I really want to have that level of control to not wear out the threads. Excellent. So this is in here, this is the spigot. The Mega XL dart is going to sit around it, but you can also load a short dart or like an elite dart in the middle. And so this will kind of do both. Now, similar idea, going to put a little bit of lubrication on the outside wall here. And learned a lesson from last time, put it up the front, not all the way in the back. Which I guess makes sense. No rude comments about lubrication applying now. There we go. And now this will just slide over the top here and kind of in there and in there. So, oh no, it doesn't go in there, it only goes in the top. It makes it easier. Have to worry about one thing. Easier, he says. There we go. Like so. Like a charm. 2 screws to secure it. And this is what the other standoff was for. That's just why I said don't worry. Oop, wrong screwdriver. Not going to go anywhere. Excellent. Just over here. And yeah, as I said, guys, if you want to get your hands on those, files are available on Ehdrien's Etsy. And hardware will be available in my shop from tomorrow. So by the time, if you don't watch the stream live, it'll already be available. Hardware is available as well as the printed versions of these things. So, you know, you can either choose to assemble them yourself following this brilliant tutorial or get me to build them for you. But it's actually a fun build and it's very straightforward. Now, we have this secured. This now has to, there's a little bit of hair in there. Go in between there. Now, if you have just pull this too tight, you're not going to get it right where it needs to be. There we go. Come on. There we go. Excellent. Print tolerances. Yay. We're almost done. It almost looks like a MayDay, right? Now we're going to need another one of these, the fake hinges through the bottom there. Now I've just, again, put the standoff in there first. And then I'm going to have this here. Now, question, do you guys want me to call these things Let's Build guide videos, or shall we do like mod along series? Because I feel like if you watch them live, it kind of feels a little bit, oh yeah, he's going along doing the thing, but you know, they also act as a guide afterwards. You know, in case if you buy these things and want to build them yourself, you can look at what I've done. So there we go. And just about tight. Make sure to don't over tighten these, but pull them tight so they don't wobble about. There we go. And again, almost done. I'm gonna have the trigger extension, bam, and we're gonna do a T-pull. Both of these extensions, by the way, are available separately in my shop. So if you have a knockout that does something completely different, but you still want to have the T-pull and the extension, there's some print debris in here. Yeah, you can just get them for your knockout individually. You don't have to buy an entire thing of these. And print tolerances, yay. Oh, I should have really drilled those. Why? Why is there some dirt in here? Oh, this is disgusting. Do you want to do me a favor? Do you want to quickly go down and get my power drill? Because this is annoying. Let's see if this one is better.
Which one?
Ah, there's better. The green one with the entire, mine with the entire case. So there we go. Always lovely to have some great assistants that, you know, help you and get your tools. Are you having the same issue? You're having the same issue. Oh. Lovely how I picked to do that worked at the very first try. Oh man. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, tolerances. We'll finish that in a second. So now the essential problem, I don't know if you'd be able to see it. Is it right there? Can you see this little thing on the inside there? This tiny, tiny, tiny 1 millimeter thing is preventing the screw from going through. I'm annoyed. While we're here, let's do something else first. So this also has an orange ring for the front. Wicked, there's a power drill and the box. It's a little bit scary. Just turn around and have a friendly looking power drill in your face. Okay. That was an M4. Okay, I'm just going to quickly do this off camera, just so I don't want to get the drill stuff over, but basically just drilling through those. I should use an M5 if it's an M5 screw. I'm a genius like that. Okay, great. Now I just need to get it off. Come on. Excellent. That was hopefully it. Perfect. Now let's put this aside. Finish this. Through here, that one goes on here. Just like that. And we'll have a nut. Got nuts! Nuts! And same deal. So hold this and very carefully tighten. Just about there. Excellent. All right. Oh, we still need to glue this one in. So the orange tip It's obviously optional if you want it, or if you want to have it orange, or all of that. But I think it's a nice addition. I mean, it is already comically large and probably not going to be mistaken. But safety first, orange tips, like it. And especially with the pepper box that you're going to see in a second, if you have seen the pictures already, it really adds something to the look. Like, it really sort of makes it look awesome. Okay, that should be enough. Use new poly glue, and just like this. Excellent. Give this a little push. So here we go, MayDay Mark 1, Mega XL / short dart, elite dart, single shot pistol. I like it. It is very much the same as the Mark 1. Just as I said, a couple of changes to a couple of parts for better buildability, printability, ease of use. Let's see, put this through a chrono with a short dart, just in order so we know what it does with a short dart. I believe I already know, but you know, since we have it here, I can't put a Mega XL through this, mainly because all my Mega XLs are in the garage. Excellent. Another 90. That should be a little bit higher. Probably have a wonky dart. Let's see, can we get a better dart? Yeah, that doesn't seem to be that worn. There we go. So we're just about 90 to 95. I think that was the same as it was last time. And yeah, but it's meant for Mega XL, obviously, hence the look. There you go. Next one done. So we're going to put this over here. Don't confuse it with this one, something different. Let's move on to our last one. We're going to build the pepper box, which is what I'm honestly most excited about, because it's really fun. There will be a video about these, like showing off the trilogy as well. So don't worry, if you don't see it fire, you will. But let's build this one first. We need this part. We need the rubber. Bobby. Let's call him Bobby. I don't know why. Don't know why. When I learn my lesson, they fall out. Put this here, make your life easier. One standoff in here and one standoff in here. If you have just joined the stream, I don't know, it's probably people who have been here all the time, all three of them. I just randomly see people dropping in and out. It's great. And we're like, what the flip are we doing? Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's the same thing. So you just drop in the standoffs like this, and it's the same build as this one. It's just a different barrel. So with these four, we're kind of done in terms of the standoffs. Now just make sure to align everything, click it in place, and then it's the M3x12 to then lock it tight. Start with the one on the back here. And then this one on the other side, while not letting it fall apart. And now this is going to be a little bit easier. Let's kind of take the front here. And there. And yes, I've chosen these colors on purpose, obviously, to make them look as they are meant to be a trilogy belonging together kind of thing. Let me know what you think about the colors. Don't say anything bad about Galaxy Purple. It's like the best purple there is. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know. Maybe we should do these live streams with a guest from now on. Just sit down and the thing, because have it, you know. Yeah. And this is like, you're just going to build a blaster. I'm just going to randomly teach you how to do it, and then you're going to have a conversation about these things, and then people get to enjoy me not bashing your head in because of it. Now this could be fun. Let me know what you think, chat. Or
maybe you need the second camera.
What?
To see the faces.
To watch faces. I do have a secondary camera. I just never thought that a Let's Build where you look at the table needs a secondary camera.
Yeah, thank you. You only said if I am building the blaster and you have.
The funny thing is, at the moment, people can't hear what you're saying. So I do understand that. Yes, I need a secondary camera to look at my face while you're building the blaster. Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be good fun. All right, back to what's on the table. So finished tightening all the screws. Now, before this goes on, that one goes on, like so. And then this one slides on, but again, I'm going to put some lubrication on the inside of the printed part just to aid with the seal. Excellent. Now we can close this. Don't need that anymore. And now this slides into there, like this groove here. So that one here, same as the other one, and bam, it's on there. And same thing, we're going to secure it with a fake hinge. So putting in a standoff coming in from the bottom here. Come on. Align. I tell you to align. Why are you not aligning? Why do you want to bend? There we go. 2 more M3 by 12 millimeter screws. And that one goes in there. And that one goes in here. The other one needs to be a bit tighter. Yes. Just to pull it until that hinge is flush on there. And there we go. Now that's on here. And because I already know that I need to drill these two, let's do the glue bit first, and then it can, wait. There we go. It's our orange tip. And see what I mean? Like, it adds to the look, like, of the whole thing. So, let's get the glue ready. Here in the corners. About there. Oh, I really need a new glue. There's hardly anything left in here. Like this. Excellent. And then this sits on here, just like so. It's going to make sure that it is centered, and then I realized it really can't move a lot, but still. Okay, I need the help of my mushroom again. Mushroom. There we go. Now just let the glue cure. The glue cure. Interesting combination of words. Now quickly gonna drill through these. Haha. Yeah, gluing the fingers on the last bit. Here.
Do it.
No, I'm not gluing my fingers. Jairo said no. No, Jairo said no. He can't hear you. Like, you can stop yelling at him. He just can't hear you. I love how you're going around searching for the microphone. It's a lapel mic. Means it's connected to my shirt.
Ah.
Okay. All right, here we go. So that's one. That should be number 2. Let's hope that was enough. It's actually Alex that said don't glue the fingers. Chat was lying to me. It was not enough. I'm sorry, guys. I have to take the different drill bit again, because that was not enough. All right. Note to myself for next time. These want to be drilled through completely in order to make installation easier. You haven't missed much, mate. We were building the trilogy, so basically, I don't know if you can hear me over the drill, but basically, I'm going to show them off in a second. Basically, Ehdriens' new knockout mods, so you can see them on the table still. It's the revamped version of the MayDay Mark 1, so Mega XL/Single Elite and Short Dart Blaster. The Mega KO, which is a Mega Knockout, and then the Pepper Box, which is currently on its front because the glue is curing, which is a 4 Short Dart pistol blaster thing. All right. No, I dropped it into oblivion. Here we go. Yes, I always leave my stream ups, just in case if you want to go back and watch the misery again. Or if you missed it, like I said. By the way, this is the Pepper Box, as I said. And now we're just going to put the T-Pull on here, which is an optional part, but I do like this T-Pull a lot more than the original one. So, put this here. Oh, I didn't close the glue. Oh, that was stupid. Yeah, well. Now, putting this back on here. And again, grip it here. Do not put your finger here, because that might end up hurting. Speaking from experience, learn from my mistakes. Now, tighten this just enough like this. And here we go. The Pepper Box. So this essentially shoots 4 short darts at a time. Let me try and find 4 similar short darts from the bin. I'm very excited. It probably will fire 4 elite darts as well. Okay, let's do this. Ow! And they're all gone. I don't think I can get a chrono reading off that, just because it's too many, and it's impossible to do one at a time. But let's do this again, and at least try, you know, for science. Put it over here. Can I get this through? Let's see. Probably should prime the blaster first. That definitely helps. No, they all collided sort of in the middle. Yeah, not going to work. However, this is a really nice blaster. I was looking forward to this one the most. I think I'm gonna, as I said, there's gonna be another video where I'm gonna do some shooting so you can see the spread. Might have been me. There's a little bit of wobble here. Yeah, there you go. This wants to be further in, so you have to be tighter. Dim-de-dim. And then tighten you a bit more. And you. And that should fix it. Yes, excellent. Okay. For science, obviously for science. All right, everyone, there we go. This was the live stream. Let's put them in this order, if we want. Is that an order? Yeah, it appears to be an order. Oh, a little cow tipped over. Somebody went cow tipping for some reason. And yeah, there we go. These were the Knockout Trilogy by Ehdrien. So the MayDay Mark 1 has already been around for some time, and it's already been available through his channels and mine. So just reworked, but basically the same thing. This is the Mega KO, so single Mega Dart, and the Pepper Box, as we just seen last. All of these are available as files on Ehdrien's Etsy. I'm going to put the link in the description of this video tomorrow, so you can find it there. The hardware for the blasters, which is not really much. I think the most uncommon part that you might not have at home is a 20mm M3 standoff, but the screws are pretty straightforward, if you're using metric screws, that is. But yeah, the hardware will be available in my shop, either individually or all together. So in case you want to build all three of them, you can get the hardware in my shop. You can also get the printed parts as well, obviously, as I said, so you can build yourself, or I can even build those for you. All these listings will be online by tomorrow evening. So if you've watched this live, thank you very much. And you can get the listings tomorrow. If you're watching this at any other point in time, the listings are already in the description to the video, then that means they are online and live. So watch this space, and yeah, I hope this was entertaining. I've been putting this off. I wanted to do this last week, but I've been very sick, and so I don't know if you've noticed, but it's just a little bit still left. And so I hope this was still entertaining for you guys. Oh, there's one piece I forgot to show you. This is an optional speed loader for the Pepper Box, and I just realized I forgot to try it out. I haven't tried this yet, but apparently it helps loading. I don't know how. Have I? Interesting. And then you just bash this on here. Okay. I guess that is, I don't know if that's quicker, because like you got to put them in here and then put them in there. Well, science. God, this thing is fun. Anyhow, yes, so these will be available. And yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope it was still entertaining, even though I was a little bit still feel it in my throat, but I wanted to get this out there. Also, there will need to be some Nerf content this week. So there you go, Nerf content. There's going to be a short video about all the three now that they are built. I can record this on the weekend, hopefully, or start of next week. Also, shout out if you are in around Europe. I'll be at the Comic-Con in Stuttgart next, well, weekend after this one. And there's going to be a shooting range, and so if you want to, try these ones out, come by, say hi, try them out. Otherwise, there's definitely going to be some coverage of some sorts on this channel. And I'm going to let you go now for the rest of your lovely evening. I've already taken away enough of your time. And as I said, thank you very much for watching. You know the drill. If you're here, you're probably already subscribed, so thank you very much for that. And until I see you next time, happy modding, happy nerfing. Love and sunshine.